They've got Ivica Zubac. Trae Young is out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Harris in at the power forward. When you know you're on a championship contender, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year?
Some of that depends on the leadership you have in the locker room. Certain guys have an ability to keep everyone engaged and motivated and also loose and light in that locker room. So it does matter.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Harris. Teardrop shot, and it's blocked by Gordon. And Thompson kicks to George. The pass to Green. Nobody near George. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. George has got 5 now.
The beauty of Draymond as a facilitator really sees the entire floor.
Young, no good. Thompson outside. Passes to Green. Butler on the wing. Pass to Green. 6 to shoot. Thompson outside. A 3-ball. That shot off the mark. And Memphis the other way now.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
Butler against Young. Green with the block.
You know, so much of Draymond's rim protection comes from positioning. But this time, he just flat out got it.
Inside, here's George. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. That's 7 points for George.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Faster quickly. Shot to stop the run. Goes back up. The kick out to Young. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Green with the ball. There, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. O'Neal passes to Zubac. Young outside. Into the lane. Makes it off the glass.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
On the wing, Thompson takes the 3. The rebound by Young. And the Grizzlies, they come in off the loss to the San Antonio Spurs. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now the pass to Harris. They grabbed their own miss. Good D by Thompson.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Good on the triple.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Milton. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Knocked loose. Clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. 14 feet away. Brooks grabs the board. Gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Russell inside. Isaac trying to break free. Yep, it counts.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Pass to Carey. We've got 1:18 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Bazemore. And it's Russell with the rebound.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Russell.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Pass to Brissett to end the run. It's good from long range.
That's what you get from a vet like Bazemore, making the next pass.
Bazemore against Brooks. And he drives in, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Here's Isaac. Brissett grabs the miss. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Kuzma outside. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Substitution for the away team, Keldon Johnson.
There's 10 seconds left in the first. Kuzma. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. They're up by 11. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And Emmanuel quickly, like his name, picking things up quickly. And he's taking pointers, reaching out to all-star Damian Lillard.
Really just giving me advice on, obviously, the point guard position, but what it takes to win in this league, what it takes to help your team win, how to bounce back from good games, bad games, staying even killed throughout the whole season.
And you want to learn how to impact winning, and not bad to have a resource like the great Damian Lillard.
And yeah, Knicks assistant coach Johnny Bryant connecting those two in absolutely.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
They've got Shake Milton. He's out there with Kent Bazemore. And it's Brissett into the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Pass to Brooks from downtown. A shot, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. And Bazemore kicks to Milton. Count it, good. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
Oof, that's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun. I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Here's George. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
At 6'8", Paul George is a threat inside, looking very comfortable from in there.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. The pass to Quickly. From the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Quickly's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Young against Green. Floats it up for Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Love the eye contact by Jimmy Butler and his teammate before he rolls up for that alley-oop.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Young left side, and that one is good. Young's got 6.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Outside, George. And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubac. Now off the inbound, and it's Butler with the jam. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Young outside to the middle, and the dunk by O'Neal.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Outside, George from past the arc. The rebound by Young.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Quickly, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game. He's perfect from the line this time. You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that, but you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
Young with the ball. Muscles there. Shots good from Young.
You have to admire Young's determination and toughness. He's not just a perimeter threat.
Here is Russell. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12. With a nice touch off the glass. Russell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Young against Russell. And it's sent back by Isaac. Here's the break. Brooks with no one around. He can't hit that time. And Memphis the other way now. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Harris's shot is good. Harris has got his first points in this one.
A tremendous defensive rebounder. Harris getting it done at the offensive end that time.
Passes it to Isaac. And it's Brooks in the corner. Pass to Russell. From outside the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Russell's got 9 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Carey's checked in. Brissett comes in for Tobias Harris. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for O'Neal. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Quickly. Young fires away from outside. Hands it from downtown. 11 points in the game.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Thompson for 3. The rebound by Carey. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Knocks it loose. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Well, they're passing to Thompson. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
Woo, we just saw one of the purest jumpers of all time. Klay Thompson is a special shooter.
Young's shot is good. Outside, George. On the wing, Thompson. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound, Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
And the first half is now in the books. They're up by 8. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style, Jimmy. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Checking out the visiting team. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
The difference so far has been the efficiency of their offense. The ball movement is really good. They're not afraid to use the whole shot clock if they have to. Overall, they're making every possession count.
How about you, Kenny? What'd you think about Memphis?
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up, as my man would say, hand down, man down. Oh, you got to get some help. That pretty much covers everything. Shaq, you think they played their best?
No way, no way.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the
third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Jimmy Butler is out there with Thompson. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Gordon. And it's Green in at the point. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Oh, a fantastic passer at his position. Gordon stays alert and ready to pass to an open teammate.
Zubac kicks to Young. With the teardrop. Great D that time from Green. Thompson passes to George. Now the dish to Green. On the wing, Thompson. Guarded by O'Neal. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And that's the kind of aggression they want to see from Gordon. Force the issue. Make the D think twice about how they're going to guard you.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line. 79% overall.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Quickly against George. George with the defensive effort.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Thompson with the bucket.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's George. It's hauled in by Zubac.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-Star Bradley Beal says we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments. I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Milton's checked in. George against Quickly. And it's sent back by George.
Not going to be Paul George with that move. He's too long and too talented of a defender.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Moses Brown. D'Angelo Russell.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Harris. And again, unable to change momentum here. He's gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They're scoreless since the first half.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
And that one drops for him.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The Grizzlies trail by 20. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Here's Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
Clever ball movement by Klay Thompson, getting the rock to a guy with a better look.
Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And here is Milton. Harris kicks to Milton. Pass to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Harris inside. It's up against Thompson. They get it back. Here's O'Neal. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Brissett has checked in for the Grizzlies. And the pass to Thompson. Back to Russell. And in the corner. Over O'Neal. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Harris outside. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share, especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Just take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Carey passes to Kuzma. Bazemore with it. Drives to the hoop. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Back to Thompson for the 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 7th assist in the game.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Now here's Milton. And stolen by Butler. Up the floor. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. They get a hand on it. Memphis has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Now Milton beyond the arc. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 5 points so far.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants. His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Passes it to Milton. Shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his third personal.
And it goes on Draymond Green. Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15.
Double.
Green against Young. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
No free throws good for Milton. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And timeout called by Nick Nurse.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Timeout awaiting.
Thompson for the triple. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And as we conclude the third quarter, fair, delivering the blowout. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Kyle Kuzma. Shake Milton is out there with Trae Young. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Brissett into the power forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Gordon, the pass to Green. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Young up top, defended by Gordon. And he uses the glass on the layup. Zubac has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Grizzlies. Green with the ball. Floats it up for Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. The Grizzlies trail by 21. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Kuzma. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
A guy who entered into this league already physically developed. Kyle Kuzma plays through contact.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Tobias Harris comes in for Brissett and quickly in for Shake Milton.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Memphis has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And Isaac throws it down.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Going inside, and it goes down 2 points. Here's Brooks. And Steve, when you look at your 2003 Spurs championship team, it's not considered a super team, but that roster was stacked for sure.
Kevin, it was stacked with players understanding their roles and starring in their roles. There was just a lot of talent from top to bottom. We pushed each other to be better every day.
Thibault finds Isaac. Russell with it. On the wing, Brooks. 4 on the clock. Back to Russell. Over Young. And it's Russell missing.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Here's quickly. Boom, he jams it straight down.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Brooks right side. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And so Young will bring it up for Memphis. Harris trying to get free. Shots good from Young.
It's hard trying to knock Young off his equilibrium. Great concentration on the finish.
Isaac outside. Thibault on the wing, guarded by Kuzma. Young against Russell. Chalk up 2 there. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Quickly the pass to Zubac. Young looking it over. He dishes it to Harris. Back to Young. Memphis moving it around. And Thibault sends it back. Outside Russell. Lobbed up there for Isaac. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the ground Isaac can cover? I mean, between his height and wingspan, alley-oops are becoming just the way.
Pass to quickly. And here's Kuzma. Poked loose and stolen by Thibault. Brooks from outside. It's hauled in by Zubac.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And the foul on Glenn Robinson. That's his first foul. Royce O'Neal's checked in for the Grizzlies. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Greg, player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting. And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Young, good.
You knew this was coming. Trae Young hitting back with the 3-ball. Give me back that momentum.
Thompson outside for 3. That shot, no good. .44 seconds left in the game. Quickly against Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. There's O'Neal with the three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Fires for three. Got it.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A resounding victory for them. And, Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Draymond. When you look at the stat sheet and why things work tonight, what are you looking at the most?
Turnovers. That's the key to the game. Look at turnovers and how many free throws they shot. If they weren't able to set their defense, we didn't turn the ball over, we were able to set ours. Those are the two things I look at.
Certainly sounds like the foundation to victory, man. Congrats again. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
For that I can never repay. I'm crying while writing these words. The tears, they feel good on my face. Hey. And yesterday could feel just like a waste. Yeah. If I don't love you, I'm supposed to. And yesterday could feel just like a waste. Yeah. If I don't love you, I'm supposed to.
Up a party, I feel no guilt. Gizmos cutting up for the suckers that's down with me. The one of us, that's how I feel. To be down, you must appeal to the two. We're rated R, we're gifted, and we're going far down the road to the bank. While I'm here, I'd like to thank Mom and Dad, they knew the time. Gizmo scratching, Milk D's rhyming, Milk is chilling. Is chillin'. What more can I say? Top billing, that's what we get. Got it good. Since you understood, would you stop scheming and looking hard? I got a great big bodyguard, so step up if you wanna get Milky's gonna. I get money I got. Stunts call me honey if they feel real hot. That's how it is. You can ask Giz. I stole your girl while you were in prison.
I know you have seen these segments before. What do you see from our team, and what do you think you can bring to the table?
I think that y'all already got it. Y'all really don't need me. But, you know, I'm just going to bring what I can to the table and just be a team player and, you know, just go out here and see how things work. I think we're going to, I know we're going to do very good.
So I think we should get this show on the road, and it's best out of 3, right, Rodney?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, I see you.
Get that, please.
Nice.
Oh,
gotta get back.
It's the only one back there. I made the shot.
Up next, they know each game is a test of their physical endurance and mental focus. Another challenge lies ahead. Coming right up on 2K Sports. Happy Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on 2K Sports. With our analysts, Brent Barry and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Well, guys, Paul George heard the critics. He said the only way I could respond was to get better, to come back with a vengeance. I didn't like that people saw weakness. I had to...
Well, he's playing at a tremendous level, Allie. Thanks for that. Now the starting group for the visitors. Klay Thompson is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Green, then there's Paul George, and it's Butler in at the 3. And for New Orleans, Darius Garland is out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, then there's Isaiah Roby, and it's Pirtle in at the center, locking down the middle. And both of these teams accustomed to winning the battle of the boards. Grant, when you think of ferocious rebounders from your era, who comes to mind?
Oh, wow. I think of Dennis Rodman, Kevin Garnett, Dwight Howard, 3 of the best all-time rebounders.
Here's Green. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. Hits the trifecta.
You got to get the ball to PG whenever he's roaming around outside that arc. Incredible.
Garland, the pass to Leonard. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Thompson outside. On the wing, Green. Out to Thompson, fires from deep. Always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
Now, Draymond Green patient enough to know when his teammates are running around, at some point one's going to break open, then he finds them.
Pass to Leonard. Lets it fly. Oh yes, the turnaround.
And you know he's so good coming off the pick and roll. But what do you have to take away? There's so many ways Leonard can hurt you offensively. You feel like when Kawhi Leonard is on your team, you've got a pretty good chance of winning an NBA championship.
Now here's Brown. Tries again. Ooh, Thompson with the block. George finds Thompson. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Leonard can't get it to go. You know, you look at the career of Leonard. He's always been a factor for a title run, Brent.
Well, of course, that was the case in San Antonio when he stepped in to become a leader at such an early age. And then his game, it's just perfectly built for the playoffs. He can get anywhere on the floor, squares up in the mid-range, and, of course, on defense, man, he's tough to deal with.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Pass to Roby. Here's Leonard. Butler covering. Poke loose. Leonard, good. Leonard's got 6.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Here's George. And the jam by George.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 6. Rebounded by Green.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Pirtle. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Pirtle. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Outside for Green. 6 to shoot. Thompson right side. The 3. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. The Pelicans trail. Here's Leonard. Second shot opportunity. Brown can't hit.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Pass to Garland. 1:56 left in the first. Can't connect from short range. Back to Green. Into the lane. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Draymond Green is always going to take the initiative. The first guy to hit and doesn't wait for stuff to happen. He makes it happen.
New Orleans calls timeout.
We love the playmaking of Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much that guys don't relax when he's got it. They move around, give him options.
And the Pelicans going with a whole new group out there.
Make some noise!
Pass to man. Now here's Brunson. We've got 1:23 left in the opening quarter. Looking to end the drought. Oh, rejected by Isaac. Here's Thibault, and that one is stuffed right through.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Now here's Brunson. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. And the basket by Boucher.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
The shot by Russell, no good. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. They trail by 7. 43 seconds left in the first quarter. And there's the call on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 39 seconds left now in the first quarter.
And they've had a rough opening from the field.
Here's man. Brooks defending. McDermott outside. 4 on the clock.
And whether it's the defensive effort or just bad offense, they're holding their opponent to a very low field goal percentage. And you see that in building their lead. They've done an impressive job on the defensive glass. Well, that was clearly a foul.
The free throw drops for Boucher.
Boucher. 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. It's stolen. Here's man. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Brunson on the drive. And he makes it.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Here's Brooks. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Up 4. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Dillon Brooks is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Moses Brown. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Isaac in at the 4. And that one drops. Brown's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
McDermott outside. Back to Brunson. He shoots it. And that one's long. Gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Here's Isaac. No luck on that one. Oh, good D by Boucher. Out to the right wing. McDermott, the pass to Brunson. Here's Biyombo. Nice D from Brown. Shooting about 47%. A nice number. Inside. Thybulle, that's good. Thybulle's got his second bucket on the night.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Brunson. And it's blocked by Thybulle. Here's Isaac. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Russell against Brunson. Oh, rejected by Boucher. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher. Some changes for New Orleans. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for McDermott. Brown comes in for Mann. And Garland is subbed in for Brunson. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Well, we've talked about shortening the season, Brent. What do you think about the proposal to shorten games?
Well, that's an interesting one, B.A. You wonder how the records get affected and what it does to the integrity of the game. Something to think about. Maybe they try it during the summer league to see how that plays out. I don't know if it's going to change anytime soon.
Now here's Garland.
Garland does a good job there getting the shot up into the air while he's being fouled.
The first one falls. When he first came into the NBA, Grant, Darius Garland was a little bit of a mystery. He only played 5 games in college because of an injury, but it didn't stop the Cavs from taking him with the 5th pick overall in 2019.
And that's how obvious his talent was. It was clear his offensive skill set could translate to the NBA. Now, when you've got a guy who can shoot over the defense or can get into the lane and finish, you can't pass him up, no matter how many games he played in college.
Leonard with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Double team on Leonard. Boucher outside. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Boucher's got 6 points.
Not sure when Kawhi saw him, but the fact is he did, and he delivered. It's a great pass.
Thompson outside. Connects from downtown. Thompson's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Garland. Here's Leonard. Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by Green. Leonard against Thompson. The offensive rebound.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
The Pelicans have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Got a piece of it. Thompson with a steal. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. George outside to the middle. Here's Butler. Out to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. That doesn't go either for Thompson.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And it's Garland on the drive. No good there. Gone 4 of 6 from 3-point range thus far. To the paint. Kicks it to George. Releases from the wing and drills it. He's got 10.
Paul George spotted up, spacing the floor, and cashes in.
And the Pelicans call time here.
And Paul George just had such a fantastic year on the wing. Maybe a career season for him last year.
Hurdles checked in for Boucher. And the Pelicans with possession here. It's a 10-point game. To the inside. Here's Roby. And he gets that one. Roby's got his first 2 points. And with George and his efficiency, Brett, it took a huge step up last season.
Man, I think, B.A., he was just locked in. After the disappointing finish and getting ousted in the playoffs the way they did the year before, he was just on a mission all season long to prove that he could get them back there and that he was going to be a big reason why.
Now here's Garland. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Pass to Roby. The shot that time not on target. Good work defensively by Gordon. Now Green. Back to Thompson. Now Green. Clock at 6. Back to Thompson. The 3 is up. Rebounded by New Orleans.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. George. Outside, pass to Butler, back to George. On the wing, Thompson. 4-3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Thompson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And the defense better find a way to get to Klay Thompson and locate him early.
Garland. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Up by 12. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Checking out the visiting team. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline at the offensive end. It's not about getting quick shots, it's about getting a quick shot. And if you want to know how that approach is working, just check out their field goal percentage.
And Kenny, what do you have to say about the Pelicans?
Their perimeter defense was lackluster to say the least. Shooters were getting over the shot, guys were wide open. I mean, right now, I can walk up the set in a suit, and get 3 threes wide open and knock them down on that defense.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Klay Thompson has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
They've got Bruce Brown, Isaiah Roby out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then it's Darius Garland, and it's Leonard in at the 3. That's the Pelicans 5. Now here's Thompson. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. On target from range.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Garland finds Leonard. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Green.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Thompson outside. Green against Garland. On the attack, Green. Here's Thompson. Nice D from Brown. Here's Roby. It's rebounded by George. Gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. It's stolen by Poeltl. Leonard against Butler. Kick out to Brown. Garland, the pass to Leonard. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to George. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Thompson outside. The 3 is up. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
That's tipped. Gordon with a steal. And here comes the break. Butler's got space. Cash money on the open jump shot.
Well, Klay is going to draw that kind of attention, and that's going to open up opportunity.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Brad, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
New Orleans making some changes. Biyombo comes in for Poeltl. And Boucher subbed in for Roby.
That's pretty crazy. Garland at his size getting way up.
Now here's Russell. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Thibault. This one for 3. That one is off. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And they're deep into this homestand. That'll be game 4 out of 5. Garland, no good.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
And it's Thibault missing. For New Orleans, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Down low, Brown, perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Brown's got his first 2 points of the night.
Sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
And it's Russell on the drive, and down it goes. 2 points.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
The Pelicans have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Brown passes to Garland. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Stolen by Russell. And they're on the break. Finished off the break. Russell's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, tough to hold on to the ball with those fast hands from D'Lo that are active.
Over to the wing. Garland for 3. Nails it from 3.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it. Just 5 games into his college career for Darius Garland, and a knee injury cut his freshman season short.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Boucher outside. Outside, Brown. Garland, the pass to Boucher. No good on the 3. And the rookie season for Garland was a struggle. Many were questioning that top 5 selection for him.
Well, again, hearkening back to the fact that he missed all of his freshman year, and then you're introduced to the NBA at such a young age. He's starting to show what it takes and the quality of player he can be as a microwave scorer.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Boucher. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Boucher's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Brooks against Brown. And it's Russell on the drive. Ooh, good work defensively by Biyombo. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Robinson against Garland. And that one's good. Garland's got 9.
And that's just a tough shot from Garland, taking the contact.
Russell against Garland. Outside Russell. Left side Robinson. To the paint. Here's Isaac. Chalk up 2 there.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 11 feet out. And that one hits the back iron. Gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Outside Russell. With the drive. Uses the glass on the layup. Russell's got 10 points here in the second half.
Russell in complete control that time. Score off of that drive. It's a skill you have to have as a combo guard in this league.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
For the away team. Timeout, away team.
1 second left. The shot, no good. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays. So valuable.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Keldon Johnson. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Russell in at the point.
First team foul.
Here's Brunson. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Clay showing some signs that time of that prime-time defense he can bring.
Brunson against Thompson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Grant, in 2015, you became part owner of the Atlanta Hawks. How pleased were you to see their performance in last year's playoffs?
Well, it was incredible. So much fun to see this team come together, rally, and have an incredible run in this past postseason. Now, as a broadcaster, you don't want to have a rooting interest, but I'll confess, it was definitely special to see.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
Having played for a few teams now over the course of his NBA career, Jimmy Butler brings one thing to the table, and that is that he's going to compete no matter where he is.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Brunson passes to Pirtle. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
On defense, the visiting team. A 21-point lead, the biggest of the game.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Now here's Butler. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Here's McDermott. Paul George pulls down the board. Gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Gordon. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Pass to man. Outside Brunson. Six on the shot clock. Oh, Green with a block.
Well, like the extension there from Draymond Green, reaching out and timing that one. Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Brunson. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. George finds Thompson. Back to George. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And that one's good. Green.
Draymond Green around the rim trying to find a little bit of a window to get that ball up.
For New Orleans, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. New Orleans calls timeout. You know, Brent, at this point, is it fair to call Draymond a 16-game player versus an 82-game player?
I don't think that's fair, B.A. I've seen it where Draymond Green is out there in the regular season barking and woofing like it's the playoffs. But I will say this, when it comes to playoff time, Draymond Green's going to ratchet it up a little bit, and that's dangerous for an opponent.
Now here's Brunson. Here's McDermott. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
And McDermott is such a fearless scorer. You saw that in college and can be a sniper at times. And in games where he gets engaged offensively, he becomes so much more dangerous. It's good for teammates to look for him once you see a couple Dougie McBuckets baskets go in.
Can't get it to drop. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got 6 rebounds here tonight. George finds Gordon. Outside for Green. Now here's George. It seems to be more and more of a challenge for mid-market teams to keep their roster intact. Brent, players have a lot more say than they used to.
Yeah, and this is an onus on ownership and general managers to create the kind of culture that invites star players to come in and start to win. And if you can get that kind of championship buy-in, you've got a chance, even if you're a small market.
A nice shot by McDermott.
Good to see McDermott down in the paint, and then he starts to show off a little bit more touch.
Outside, Green. There's the drive, and it's hammered home by Green.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now here's Pirtle. Pass to McDermott. Back to Pirtle. Shoots from the block. That one's good for 2. Gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Green, the pass to Thompson. Gordon, right side. On the wing, Thompson fires the three. Pure from three-point range.
For three.
Thompson's got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, for poster guys, it's usually dunks, but I wouldn't mind a Klay Thompson jump shot poster to look at on a nightly basis.
Here's Roby. They get it back. The kick out to Brunson. To the middle. And another shot. Yes, it's good. Pirtle's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Green against Brunson. On the wing, Thompson puts up a three. And that comes off the assist by Green. Thompson's got 24.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now here's Brunson. Here's McDermott. Rebounded by Butler. Thompson against Brunson. Pass to George. 30 seconds left in the final quarter. And here's Thompson for three. Hits a three-pointer.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's Roby. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Mann. Buries it from three.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
The three from Thompson and the miss. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
You were gone then that summer, but I can't be there.